Right, well, go on, peeps. Hello, welcome to Nhrl Racing League Division 1, round 7 of the championship. We're at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg, and times are coming in quick and fast. Just seen Jamie Morris go P1 with a 109, 104 flat. I think he'd be very offended if I said 109. We're not at Canada. It was Div 2 last night. MTJ 103.9. I still want to see that 102.8, Mikey. You did say it earlier. I don't care if it's a joke. I'm holding you to that one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I've just seen Tunk retire. That's unfortunate. With
oh my God, Carp's upside down.
I always miss the good stuff, but yeah. If you want to see a quality crash, I might as well just ride on board with King David whenever he's here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean that in a good way. If you're gonna, his crashes ain't boring. He's a good lad as well. Yeah, just unfortunately he's not here today. Yeah, alongside me, gaming things not available tonight. I hope you're having fun wherever you are, mate. Alongside me, Leroy, at least for qualifying.
Yeah, unfortunately for qualifying.
Yeah, how are you? At least your thoughts on Austria?
I'm good on Austria. Well, I'm gonna say 2 words: DRS trains. I don't want to say any more than that. That's really all Austria is.
I think we've had a few good races around Austria. They're not like the most eventful, but it's definitely worth a watch. I think if you crack open a beer of 3 or 5 or 10, it's not a bad race at all. But I hope for your sake, Lee, starting from the back, that your tyres make it to the end this time.
Oh, I mean, yep. I was gonna say that. Season 4, I hate that race with a passion.
Yeah, what was it? Like, literally last lap, coming through turn 5, I think it was. You shouldn't have even had
Cameron, that is a disgusting
puncture, really. Yeah, the least I'd hope for Austria, I know that turn 1's going to be tight and almost the same amount of caution that you'd need at Monaco, would you say? Can get quite tight. Not that you have to worry about that.
I mean, at the back, I probably do have to worry about it to a certain extent. Yeah, turn 1... even turn 3, even turn 4 is like just any of the first 3 proper braking zones and the ones on the first lap we need to be careful because that's where everything can kind of everyone can kind of trip over each other. Obviously, with everyone trying to race for position, even though it's Austria and it's probably the easiest track to overtake on. So I don't know why people fight so much, but here we are.
Yeah, hang on. Is that I'm not going to get used to the different shades of blue, and I've just seen one car go off at turn 7.
That's Ninja.
No, because you know, when I'm looking at the minimap, I still can barely tell the difference between the Alpines and the Williams. Because I drive Alpine quite a bit, and it's a very bright blue, but the brightest blue I think is the Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking tight though. I think George has spun coming out the pits. A lot of redemption for McLaren after we lost Jay Marsh permanently from Nhrl last week.
Well, that actually involved me from the end.
No, I'm not really going to tolerate anything like what happened in France, and it is a shame really because he did actually win something. What's it? Season 3 Div 2 champion, and he's like thrown his career down the drain.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it happens, and we can't. I don't think anyone's going to complain with the action we've taken. Yeah, he's not personally he's not a bad lad though. He's just made a very silly decision. Anyway, I'm on board with Hakim. He's just started his flying lap. Want to take us through the lap, Lee? Oh, that's not the way.
Oh, that's not the way you want to do that.
Definitely not.
I mean, MD is on that. Pretty sure got a nice slipstream off the turbo, I think. But you have to go up for them, so I'm not sure.
Oh, come on, Hakim. I know the Ferrari is a bit of a dog to drive, but it's not that hard.
Cameron's time mediums is 4 tenths quicker than soft times.
I'm in no position to criticise Hakim. I can't touch like no assists at all. But I'm bored with MDJ. What's the gap he has to get? Is it
4 tenths?
So basically, like half a second if he wants pole.
Yeah, bearing in mind Cameron set his time on mediums, and Mikey says on softs.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking. You can look at
Eh?
that. You said them. Oh, that's interesting. One,
Mikey,
Mikey.
yeah.
What did it?
There's exploring track limits. Then there's that. Camera shot can't even get him. I'm going to try and catch one of the Hasses coming through. I don't know which one that is.
Tamer's ahead of Turbo.
Yeah, I'll stick on board with Tamer then. Just started his
Turn
next
one.
lap.
Use the curve very nicely. Gets a good run. Using the extra curve now on the run up to.
The thing is with the different tyre strategies, like what would you say is the best tyre on if there isn't going to be a safety car?
The best tyre strategy if there isn't a safety car, soft medium. 100%.
Like, I wouldn't say safety cars are that sensitive around Austria. They're about as standard as we were used to remembering and loving them. But safety cars around Austria, I love it more towards the end. When, you know, last 10 or 5 laps or so and everyone's just on a fresh set of softs because they just go for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, Austria, there's always a last lap battle, in my experience. Everywhere.
Oh, Fred spinned it, turn 3.
How was he not invalid?
Yeah, it was, I don't know, well, unless we went that far over, it did look like a bit of a bumpy ride on that.
There we go, I was invalidated.
Yeah, so he doesn't invalid at turn 7, but he does it by that. Shame really, don't know where a 104.8 would have put him. Would have put him about P9, I think, P8. Where's Turbo gone? I think he's just started another lap. If he's lucky, no, that's criminal.
Everyone's struggling with track limits, it seems.
Yeah, can't wait to see the race director at the end of this.
It should be fun.
That's fine. Not sure if Reservoir is pushing. Judging by his ERS light being on, I think he is. Yeah, he's invalid. So. Who's that coming through the penultimate corner? It's a Red Bull. Is that Echo?
Echo, yep.
Echo. Oh, go on, lad. You first. Please let this be a valid time.
Okay, no.
I think I was gonna say it should have been valid, but I don't think the game's counted it due to it not being in the 107% rule by probably 1,000%.
I think 107% rule. Funny fact, if that was employed at Russia, Mazepin wouldn't have been able to start.
I think a 5-minute 53 is well outside the 107 rule with a pole of 103.5.
Just a little bit.
I'm more amazed of how that lap would have been 5 minutes anyway.
I don't know.
No, I just wanted it to be on the graphic just for jokes.
This game likes the glitch. So.
I am a little bit worried for Tamer though, his time being a 1:15. Yeah, I do expect improvement, otherwise Div 2 is looking bright for you, my friend.
No, he definitely backed off a lot from what I've seen. He's struggling with track limits and what I've seen. There's a lot of people now, which I'm not surprised, because that's just the nature of this track. See Echo then coming to the final corner?
He's very Echo's very tentative around the penultimate corner. It's a shame really. I think he probably lost about half a second. He lifted a lot, he didn't even use all the track going through turn 9.
All I'm going to say is you're going to have fun. Both Camerons are here now.
Joy, at least he's there. I think he's Aston should still be available.
Aston, yeah. It should be. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jamie's on the lap. He's a 10th up in the first sector.
So I'm just still trying to keep an eye on the comments.
Yeah, no problem. Jamie coming into turn 4. Takes a very nice line. He uses that inside curve.
With all due respect to the guys about to set laps, I do want to see Jamie's lap.
Yeah, let's see it coming round turn 5.
I just realised Jamie's helmet really suits the Alfa Romeo.
I can't see it because of my camera angle. 4/10 up to the middle sector. It's a very nice middle sector for Jamie. This could, if he has a good final sector, it could be pole from revision of pole at the moment. Let's see. Flings it into the penultimate corner. He's at a very nicely. I have to lift off a little bit, but it's fine. Breaking into the final corner for Jamie. Will this be pole position?
Could be.
It is. Very good out by Jamie.
Only just like 80 hundredths of a second.
Yeah. And obviously
80 thousandths.
Cameron 100% go quicker because that time is still on mediums. So
yeah, he could do. I've also got a feeling it's either Cameron's time must either be glitched or that graphic for his tyres is wrong. Right, who else is on a lap? Shifters no. George, is he still pushing? I think he's not going to improve.
No, he's not. No, Cameron's not doing that.
Let's have a look at Ecos Cameron.
You don't know that one up at the moment. I think I just. I don't know why.
Apparently, he's on a time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but the timers are glitched. I hope it's not going to cause any issues at the timing screen at the end. Was that? I remember. I can't remember what Div 2 race it was a couple of seasons ago, but the person who finished P9 said that he won the race.
MDJ started as well.
Resify getting out of the way. Ecos Cam is invalid anyway.
MDJ.
Has he just started a lap, or is he?
Yeah, he just came to the first sector. He's about 400 up, so.
Give him a little bit more time. To be fair, I think most of your time can be gained if you absolutely nail the second sector.
And also turn 1. You can gain about 2/10 if you nail turn 1. Which means absolutely conquering the inside curve and not getting a down.
Yeah, but the thing is, I wouldn't really say Austria's a. Well, I know it's a short track, but with the lack of corners, you know, if you mess up here, there's more of a consequence. If you know what I mean. So
yeah,
I'm sure there's time to be gained at every corner.
Yeah. Final 2 corners really, and then the first 2 as well. MDG up to the line. It will be an improvement. Still on 1.9 though. Well, no, Spot Williams guys are really struggling on the steer through turn 7. That's what it seems like anyway. Speaking of which, Ninja comes to the penultimate corner. That's invalid. Oh, he's into the wall.
Yeah, I missed that. Didn't see how it started, but yeah, cemented himself in P6. I bet he's going to be annoyed because I'm sure Nathan can do better than a 104.2.
Reservoir's on the lap. He's coming to the penultimate corner. Uses that curve.
Yeah, that's a car on the limit. Good driving there, Reservoir. He's invalid. No, man. What would it have been? A 103.6.
It would have been P3. Oh, you bottled that Reservoir.
Oh, that's gonna sting. Well, with 3 minutes left on the clock, he might have time to get round again.
MDJ is improving again. I think.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's gone for it again.
I thought he pitted unless he's come out that quickly. He's gonna have a cheeky little toe off pitch to the line.
It's an improvement.
It's not enough though. I think he's improved by about a tenth since his first time.
Yeah, around here you can do 2 laps on 1 set of tyres, because that's how short it is.
Yeah, the only thing that annoys me about it, like, you know, tracks like this in Monaco, you get the lowest fuel setting and you still got to do 4 laps to drain the tank.
Oh no, it's so annoying. I think Pitch is on else?
I know that Jamie's on an out lap, so I might watch him. Again, if Pitch is actually on a legitimate lap, I'll watch him as he's drifting. Yeah, I could tell why he spends a lot of time while we're all waiting to ready up and he's still practicing in time trial. But time trial isn't the place to be getting your setups from. It's what you're supposed to do in the week. I hope he does keep it valid because he's 3/10 up.
Yeah, it'll actually be
104.5.
Sending it potentially. Through. He's a bit more inside curve there through the final corner.
No! He's going to be annoyed at that.
He's kicking himself there. Jamie's now started his lap. He's backed off, so never mind.
Is he invalid, is that?
No, I think he's made a mistake or something. He's backed off.
Shifter's retarded. Yeah, is he retarding track though? I'm just on board with Aston Cameron.
Aston Cameron, he's not on a lap. I think he's still good. Mercedes Cameron's a tired, so he's in P2 on the medium. He's happy with that, and why wouldn't he be? Reverse strategy in P2 is very good. Yeah, Cameron's gone for it again. So I think this is a lap now. So
yeah, I'm still going to ride on board with him. I'm not sure if there's anyone. I'm just keeping an eye on the timing screen to see if anyone improves.
Yeah,
I know we've got people finishing the laps.
It was a very nice turn 1 from Cameron. Let's see, 15.8. It says it's purple.
He's fresh off his win from last week in France, so we know he's got pace.
But yeah, 15.8 is actually on par with the front 2 and the first sector, so it's not bad for a sector. Let's see, come to the middle. What can he do? Oh, that's that room. Quite frankly. Who's next on that? I believe George is just fit. George is in P5.
Yeah, George has won that pace is fine. The thing is with George, he's pretty much like a yo-yo in terms of the races, because he'll drop down, like no offence, he starts as shocking, but then by the end of it, he'll probably be on the podium.
Tamer's in 13. You won't be happy. He keeps on invalidating his laps, which is just keeps on
Yeah,
costing him.
you know, I think what's it going through turn 9 and 10? If you invalid there, like you invalid your next lap as well.
Yeah, it's
Luckily,
really a
this
pain.
time it's legitimate. So, good improvement there from the Ferrari. Nice time there, 007.
I think Jamie's going for it again. He is actually.
Yeah, let me know if Jamie improves.
He's validated, isn't it? No, he's not improving. There's not one goal. Who's next? Roll Evans on lap and then Tamer. Both of them on laps. I think they're the last two, so. Rolls up about 800s. I don't think we're struggling with understeer through there. Let's see it all coming. No, Jamie, let's see roll 11. Oh, that's not the line you want to take through there. In final corner, he is invalid. Tamer's invalidated. I think that's qualifying. It is.
Yeah, that hurts. So many people could have done better.
Yeah.
But at least I think they've got the pace.
I'm gonna have fun.
Look at least. How many guys have set like 104s? It's going to be brutally tight in the midfield.
Oh, okay, well, I'm going to enjoy coming to be 16. It should be fun.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna head back to the party, so.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for that, man. You have a good one.
Into this. Hopefully.
We'll see.
Hopefully. In a bit.
Right, it's in a bit, man. Alright, so that is qualifying. Let's just have a quick look at the race director to see how many times were invalid and anyone being naughty on the track. Right, your top three then after this Austrian Grand Prix qualifying. It's Jamie Morris on pole position for Alfa Romeo ahead of Ecos Cameron Dowds in PT for Mercedes. Don't actually know if he's going to be starting on the mediums, but that's a hell of a time if he has done. And MDJ P3 for Williams. I'd like to think that MDJ's got a bit more pace, but I think it's really going to sting for a lot of the guys tonight. I'm expecting quite a few track limit penalties if qualifying's anything to go by. I'm just trying to change phones so I can see the comments. Done no practice. Yeah, Tamer. It shows me. Everybody choose your strategies, please. Bet someone's left their loading. Hang on. Admin team, if the lobby is okay, please let me know. Potentially glitched lobby. Oh, seriously? Oh, great. Looks like we're gonna have to have a glitch lobby. Oh no, hang on. Right, looks like it has sorted itself. I don't know why that happens. It's not the first time I've seen it happen this week. Right, got the cook here. Full grid rundown then. Jamie Morris on pole position for Alfa Romeo ahead of Cameron Dowd's PT for Mercedes, hoping to extend his championship lead again over MDJ and Hakim after France last week. P4 starting the Ferrari today. He's managed to get himself in third in the Drivers' Championship. Ecos Shifters back from his sort of semi-retirement, still unsure of his future in Nhrl due to other worldly commitments, but he's in the Alpine today. George behind him, P6 from McLaren. Good qualifying from George. I just hope for his sake he can hold on to it. SHR Ninja, he's going to be really disappointed starting P7. I'm sure he's got a lot more pace and definitely could have started higher, and he's got pretty difficult competition behind him. Resify only P8, but he's surely no pushover, can get really good starts. Turbo, normally my favourites for qualifying, only P9 today, couldn't get the Haas any higher, and Echo rounding out P10 in the Red Bull. Pitch Black P11 for AlphaTauri ahead of Roll P12. Still, I know it's in P12 for your Roll, but it's still one of the best positions I've seen you qualify all season. People, please stop spinning. Tamer, lack of practice has really taken a toll on you, mate. P13 for you, unlucky, my friend. Fred filling in until McLaren have a new full-time driver. P14 as Ecos Cameron. Flying Canadian P15 and the sister Aston Martin. Taze Leroy 7 of qualifying band today will start 16th as Trunk starts 17th and Carps filling in starting 18th after these two crashed out very early on in qualifying. Right, let's wait for Carps to get into position. Right, all eyes at the front then. Right, lights are on. But how many people are home? And it's lights out and away they go, and it's a horrible start from Jamie. It's Cameron shooting past him. They're going 4 wide into 2 in the midfield. There's a sweeping Haas as well. To be fair, it's a fairly clean start from everyone. A few places being traded at the back, so trying to go 3 wide coming out of turn 1. Is any more drama into turn 3? Got a dive in McLaren trying to make himself known as... Yeah, this is really good, guys. Doing a good job keeping it clean. Yeah, gap, it's an indefinite medium start then from Cameron. He's done really well to pull away that early on with the mediums. What's happened here with Jamie's is going well too with Ninja. Barely keeping the Alfa Romeo ahead, but you can tell already he's under threat. Maybe cold tyres and the benefit of Ninja's medium temperatures. I don't know. Either way, he was under pressure and Ninja just dropping back a little. Something's happened at the back. Ecos Cameron in the gravel and Carts with a 5-second penalty for causing a collision. So we've got more movements to be made. Roll fighting with Fred for P14. Leroy getting a really good start, moving up to 13th as they try and ride on board with this midfield pack. Like, as I already said it with Lee, it was going to be incredibly close from qualifying. Got a few cars in the pits already on the first lap. We'll ride back on board Ninja. I think definitely going to start seeing some moves being made once DRS is enabled. You can say what you want about DRS, it being a bit of a gimmick and not very realistic in overtakes, but I tell you what, some tracks it really works, and Austria is definitely one of them. Definitely brings something. Heck of a good enough exit, trying to challenge Turbo, put his Red Bull up into P9. And Turbo knows is there. He's not got a great exit out of turn 6, I believe it is. Hakim's already gone out of his span. A little bit of a pile-up back there. How many cars are involved? At least 2. Tamer and Echo going off. Just careful. I know that the AlphaTauri pitch is a bit far back. We're unsure what happened there with Hakim, but I know a few guys have been able to bin it there in qualifying, but it normally ends up on the left hand side and he's binned it at the right. George getting a 3-second pen this early on, that's going to cost him big time till the end of the race. A DRS surely, yeah, it is enabled, and it's one of the easiest passes Resify could ask for. I think he's even going to get it again, so he's free to make grounds on Ninja ahead. P5 still in his sights. We'll ride on board with the fight further up. Just see Jamie. See how close he can try and stay to the top 3, because he wants that podium back. Yeah, neither of these top 3 are pushovers though. We've got a car spam around, that's Carps pointing the wrong way at the final corner. So on board with Shifters. Trying to give MDJ a hard time, it looks like it's the other way round with Shifters not enjoying the dirty air. DRS enabled. Who could actually make an overtake here? And MDJ, does he kind of go for the IndyCar strategy, just stay behind? And maybe let the tow just carry himself along? Make life easy for you, MDJ. I know you get a bit flustered sometimes and it does cost you positions. Nice little train coming up, just keeping on the guys further down. They are... well, these two are wheel to wheel. Good overtake there from Nhrl's pitch has gone off at turn 5. Is that turn 5? I think it is. No, turn 6, sorry. He's gone very deep. Probably a purposeful DNF, but 2 cars already gone. We're only 4 laps in out of 36 to take part in. There's another one, there's someone else going off. Who's that? Is that Carps again? Ninja already with a 3-second penalty. That P5's going to be in danger at a time where Williams desperately need points now. They might as well just give the positions to Mercedes at this point. It's absolutely criminal that Williams haven't done as well as I was expecting them to. Ooh. Jamie, careful, man. I hope Shifter's ride height is too low. It seems to be defecating coming out of turn 3. Well, Cameron, with the benefit of clean air, is still maintaining a good gap to MDJ. MDJ is gaining though, but that will be his own benefit of the soft tyre. As long as Cameron can still keep stretching and hope there's not a safety car anytime soon, he should be alright. And the thing is, the mediums can go very, very long. I don't know if it's possible on this game if Austria's a one-stop, like soft to medium. But I've done a race before and the mediums could easily go 27 laps, probably a little bit longer to be honest. So no pressure anytime soon from Cameron unless if he ends up going 3 wide. So was that at the penultimate corner, I think that's Carps again. Someone being wave blue flags already? I don't know. Alright, let's pay attention with MDJ. He's used he's used a lot of his ERS. Cameron's still looking after his battery. You see how desperate MDJ is to get it, because if you control the race from P1, honestly, it makes life so much easier. It is quite difficult to do. Depending around here, and MDJ is going sideways. Is he going to clear himself into the track? Change of underwear down at Williams. So make sure George can get through okay. Yeah, those softs are going to be done. Oh, those rear tyre temps must feel horrible. Oh yeah, as well, I forgot to mention with yeah, safety car, good timing there from DJ. Unfortunately, we have lost Echo. Unsure where he binned it. But, I forgot to put the announcement out of the. Anyone familiar with Austria's pit entry? You need to be within the pit lines to enter the pit lane properly. I don't want to see people make the apex and then just dive in at the last second, because it can be quite dangerous. Like, if you're pitting, make your intentions clear very early on, as it has led to accidents before. And if you don't, you could be reprimanded. So anyone feeling like a bit of a snake, there's your excuse. But just while we're under this safety car period, I'm going to wait until some of the cars leave the pits till we figure out biggest winners and losers. But who's coming in? MG? No, that's not MG, it's shifters. So I see one blue car spin and automatically assume it's the other. Yeah, everyone careful coming through the final corner. We have a straggling Alpine. George Pitts, Tamer Pitts, Jamie Pitts. Those softs are really dying down. Yeah, where's MDJ in all of this? He's... Oh yeah, he already pitted, didn't he? Sorry. But all I know, MDJ, is those tyres can make it just about to the end. We will spend a few laps behind safety car, so... Actually no, like 30, 20... maybe. It's going to be difficult, but I think it can happen. At least let's check who's made their stops. The top 5 haven't. Everyone else has made at least one stop. Let's have a look at the tyres. Yeah, mostly dominant mediums. The guys who started on the mediums, 5th place and higher. Turbo going for the softs. Going to be nice to try and see him come through. Hopefully he doesn't get any more penalties than he already has done. Saw through taking Ninja 6 seconds, man. Come on. Interesting call from Nhrl, Tamer and Fred to opt for the hards. At least if there is another safety car, let's say next 10 laps, those guys don't need to pit. Depends if they do desire track position as much as some of the others. Yeah, hards will definitely make it to the end. Right, biggest winners and losers. I think everyone is done with pit stops. Let's have a look. T0 up 11 places. That safety car's worked out perfectly for him. MDJ down 6, not great. Jamie down 5. Some of the top 3 in quali not having the best of starts. Apart from that, pretty good games from everyone. Obviously the worst affected driver being Hacking, DNFing very early on. Yeah, while we're behind safety cars, well, I don't know if anyone in the comments, as long as the stream looks okay. There's not a lot I can do about any lag issues, but I know we've had people joining quali, so I'm hoping it's not as bad as like undrivable. But if it does cause problems, then please let me know, because then you know, we might have to start turning people away if they can't get here on time. So I'm thinking I want to watch. I still really want to see Ninja do well, but I've got this really gut feeling that it's going to go wrong for Williams again. Again, perfect opportunity for both cars. Both cars should have been in the top 5 by now, but luck playing into Leroy's hands and proving his talent as well, coming up into 5th place. Yeah, Ninja's 6-second penalty. That's going to sting. It's going to really hurt them. Yeah, thanks for the stream. Yeah, let me know if my comms are alright as well. As long as I sound clear. Not really a lot else to talk about, but oh yeah, they are getting ready to go again. Wasn't paying attention. Hopefully Ecos Cameron at the back can catch the pack up in time, but I think they've already gone. George, another 3-second penalty, but a good restart, guys. No 5 seconds to be removed. So remember that if you do get a 5-second, it can be removed, but you just need to remember to submit it, as Leroy and Shifters desperately battling. Leroy going miles off the track, but he was already ahead going through the corner as Shifter's using as much ERS as the Alpine can provide. They go up the hill, they're scraping the floor. A little bit of an early turn in there. Just a bit too tight. That's racing instant if I've ever seen one. Leroy just losing on traction. There's a huge cluster of cars coming through as they go 3-4 wide into turn 4. Like, luckily Shifter's staying out of that. It's a 3-way scrap here. MDJ is spatially where there are other cars around him. Oh god, I don't want to see many more 3-way fights after what happened in Division 2 last night. Yeah, this midfield fight is going to be really insane. Carps is retired. Shouldn't be a safety car. I'd be surprised if it'll be a VSC. Didn't think so, otherwise it would have came out by now. Free to carry on, that would be Ninja's 9-second penalty of the race. Yeah, no offence man, you can kiss goodbye to that podium, but please keep going, your team desperately need these points. We see George trying to challenge the Mercedes. He's going to try it around the outside. Is there enough space? No, Shifters covers him off. Still a good drive out there. George having a look. Yeah, Shifters, I know you're not used to fighting George, but he's no one to mess with, honestly. He knows how to drive a car. Good spatial awareness there though, George, I'll give that. Well, that's Ninja round. I think he's span. Yeah, looks like usual stuff at turn 7. Please, I just beg Ninja, please keep going because you don't know if another safety car will come through. Right, sorry for the spam again through cars. Fred has crashed. Yeah, that'll be a set. Oh my god, the car's absolutely wrecked. Roll Ninja if you've had 5. I've just seen that. Don't regard those will be removed. Even if you serve them in the pits, the penalties can still be removed. So I don't want people being stationary unnecessarily for 5 seconds because you can still lose out. Not on a high probability of a safety car race. I mean, if there are too many, then it can be exploited, which is why we have them capped to 10 seconds to be removed, but no more than that. If you don't want to get the 5-second penalty, then just leave plenty of space. That goes for both cars in front and behind. Yeah, Cameron, I see that. Right, pits time. Turbo did have fun, but I think he's going to have a little bit more for now. Yeah, those halves could easily go to the end. Don't know if he had another set of mediums, but mediums would have easily done him. At least it leaves him open for another tyre change potentially later in the race. Ooh. Well, keep it on the track first, pal. I think Jamie's going to be happy to still be in P3. Who's at the back? Roll. Yeah, they're all going to be stationary for a little while. Softs for Ninja. Yeah, at least Ninja has the pace to clear the traffic. Good tyre choice there from Roll. Still points on the cards here for Aston Martin today. He's got 1 already in the points, and Roll's still seeking, I think he's still seeking his first points of the season. Very out of character for him to... But yeah, again, the Div 1 grid is just that competitive this season. Let's head back up to the front. Nice red Mercedes, still having the Ferrari fetish shown from Mugello last season. Yeah, don't ever let up in tyre temps. Just double check how old people's tyres are, see if you can spot potential fights. Yeah, Reservoir and Cameron might have the work cut out for them. They're going to need to pit. I think they should have pit, to be honest, when that safety car came out. Yeah, they started on it. They don't really have a choice. I know those mediums are still good for definitely 10 more laps. Could leave the softs open, but I don't know. Apparently the softs can go about 14 laps around here. I might be talking a bit of BS, but that's from personal experience. 14, I don't think they can go 16 laps. Yeah, almost at half race distance. So they'll get over, and either way, I just hope the softs can work the magic for these guys, because we're in for a hell of a show once they get going again. And DJ, nice to see him back up in P4, as long as he can keep that Williams on the track. Ooh, careful guys. I know like you're trying to warm up your tyres, but maybe try not weave in a high lateral corner. Safety car storming off. Let's keep an eye on the race leader, Cameron. Has he gone? Yeah, he's gone. I think Reservoir may have been caught a bit napping. Figure out who's maintained the tyre temp very quickly. Reservoir getting another 3-second penalty. As Jamie's got the best drive you could imagine coming out the final corner. Surely he's going to have this done before the first corner. He is ahead. And that's a hell of a move there from Jamie Morris. Reservoir still with some ERS to play with. Jamie's still trying to maintain P2. As Ecos, Cameron and Tamer are fighting. That's a bit of a desperate attempt there from Reservoir to stay with the Alfa Romeo, and it's costing P3. Yeah, not really sure what's going on with Tamer, but he doesn't see. Oh yeah, he's on the hards. He will go backwards, but yeah, he doesn't have to pit again. Yeah, those mediums are going to be really struggling. Is shifters on a fresh set? No, the Alpine didn't change the tyres even after that spin. The final corner is going to get a good drive. I really like to see the back end stepping out a lot. Filling me with confidence on the amount of finishes I'm going to get today. 90% rule, by the way, lap 32. You must all complete lap 32 if you want to score points there today. As Tamer and Ninja are fighting, not sure if Ninja's been held up by the Haas. I know Tamer's got some decent pace in him, he's being hindered at the minute by the 2 compound difference. And they've got Mercedes Atesi, or just chasing him down on a fresh set of mediums behind. Head up to Jamie in a second, because I can see he's catching the race leader. Yeah, this midfield fight is insane. Good to see everyone not making mistakes through there. I say that as Roll is in the gravel. What does this lad need to get some luck? This is where it's happening. Jamie Morris, no stranger to winning races, and Cameron Dowd's having a healthy little CV of race wins coming his way in the last game cycle or so. Ninja, and is he in the pits again? Yeah, he is. Is Jamie, is he going for a move? Ninja, come on. There's no need for a safety car for that, by the way. Yeah, safety car out again, and that's going to really annoy Jamie. I knew it was sensitive. I didn't think it was that sensitive. Roll speeding under the safety car. Can't save your drive-throughs under the safety car though. You can save your stop goes if anyone gets like these 5-second penalties, and I definitely don't see what I think I just saw. They're all coming in. Fresh set of mediums. I doubt softs can go to the end. Shifters, if that's damage on the Alpine, I'm going to be quite mad. Defo nose change. You'll find out if the Williams' diffuser is still intact. Yep, fresh set. There's the big reset again. Roll 5-second pit lane. Come on, man. Well, this is what Tamer needed. Get himself up into P3. Hards could still work the magic from here, as we will slowly start to see the medium runners' tyres wear down to the bone. Yet again, every lap beyond the safety car will save them a lot of time. Guys, can we not overtake beyond the safety car, please? Come on. Even if the game tells you, you just can't. Just don't. You know it anyway. Safety cars, no overtaking. Well, it wasn't long since the last one they had, so yeah, I think it's going to wait for roll for another lap. We're going to get going with 16 to go. I was also expecting a couple of DNFs, but not this many. The Austria is still proving to be quite difficult for some guys. Guys, come on. Yeah, you two, I'm not sure what's happening, but one of you just needs to maintain position. If it gives you a penalty, just let it stand. We can have it removed. Jamie. What are you doing, man? Embarrassment. Absolute embarrassment. Retires from Canada because someone gave him a 5-second. He does it again. I bet this is a 1-2-3 you never thought you'd see. Aston Haas. The top 5 I never thought I'd see as well. I bet if you tune in now, you're used to Nhrl viewing, you'd be wondering what's gone on. Are those fresh softs on the Mercedes? They are. Don't know if they'll make it to the end from here. A little bit worried for Cameron now, to be honest. Has he got a pen? What was that for? Is that... No. Cameron's got to drive through. Right, we're going again. Ecos Cameron leading the way, getting a good start ahead of both of the Hasses as we look toward the midfield where the toe is at its finest. Georgian, another penalty. Oh, and DJ, he's trying to make a move on Turbo. If Turbo can try and keep his podium, I'll be absolutely amazed, but playing the team game really, I don't think MDJ should be too upset with that defensive move. It's always a bit tight through there. Cameron tapping ass a bit, that's a lovely overtake, MDJ, no! Lost it all on his own. Unless if there was contact with someone at the rear. Oh, it's turned into wacky races now, tone it down guys. Turbo's gone off on his own. Cameron back up into the podium, but yeah, he's still got to serve that drive through. Probably the only saving grace here for MDJ. Yeah, again, MDG has to pit to change his wing. But George up in P3 for the McLaren, being desperately hunted down by the Alpine with shifters. Leroy trying to fight his way through as well. I didn't think you were serious about contending for the podium here, Lee, but yeah, you're still proving your worth. Yeah, again, life is a lot easier when you're on fresh softs. Don't overload the car too much. Yeah, sorry guys, I've just got to pay attention to Discord. Right, I've seen DRS enabled, shifters getting the fastest lap of the race. That McLaren's gone, just nowhere. See if Cam Dowds, he will be in DRS. I want to stay on board with him going up into turn 3. See how powerful the toe is. Him and Turbo, similar amount of ERS. It's going to be fighting to turn 4 as well. Yeah, really good job. Oh yeah, DRS as well, still activated. And easy as you like. Turbo trying to give Cameron the squeeze, but yeah, you can't really fight with the soft runners if you're on the hards. Why is there another yellow flag? That's the Alpine shifters is round. I really don't get why this corner is such a problem. It's never been an issue in the older games. I know the curbs are really unsettling around there, but yeah, this is something else. Yeah, Cav Cameron, I didn't know if the Alpine will need to go into the box. Turbo with another penalty. Oh, got ahead up the front because Leroy's just got past Tamer. See if the softs really can go the distance, because at the minute it's looking like another victory for Aston Martin, as Turbo has retired. Unfortunately, he won't be classified for points. Just gonna board the reservoir, see what happened with him. I doubt. I'm worried now. I don't know how he's spanned there. No safety car though. It'll be a bit of a godsend for some of these lot. Gotta love these crazy races sometimes, as Shifter seems to have got back into his groove. There's an Aston. That is Ecos Cameron. He's spun at the final corner, VSC, debris on the track. Everyone careful coming through the final corner. Lee, mate, if you end up winning this, this will be one of the most impressive drives I've ever seen. Let's have a look. Will the softs make it? Maybe. You'd be asking for quite a lot. Or could we even see Tamer end up on the podium again? George though, track position for P3. Hopefully none of the guys are going to have a drive-through. Yeah, I can see Roll trying to take advantage of this. Bet he'd love a proper safety car though. Right, it's an excuse for the fastest lap. Fastest lap award, £20 and a trophy. And if it does help roll out, so that your 5 seconds are still going to be removed if you've been hit at all behind the safety car. So potentially more to be gained. He's going to come out a lap down as the other Aston comes in. Cam Dowds and shifters go through. I'll check comments in the section, guy. In a sec. There's a fire. Oh, yeah, just overtaking the car in the pits. Yeah, DRS open, ready to attack the Mercedes. George, mate, you're going to get disqualified at this rate. I mean, now even with the guys being this, I don't want to say confusing, but really interesting tyre strategy calls. Shift, this is off into the gravel. Wouldn't be surprised if his car does end up wrecking. No, don't DNF on purpose. If you do, it's a quali ban. Oh, you idiot. Because look, could have caused an accident. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a late safety car. All of these would have loved them though. Taylor actually being in contention for the win. Double check the penalties again. Lee with 5 seconds. I have to double check what that's for. I believe he was hit beyond the safety car. Started with 18, we've now got 8 left in the race. 10 DNFs around Austria, guys. This isn't good enough. I think the best of, well, regardless where George finishes, I think he's still setting for at least P4. Yeah, DRS open on McLaren. So on board Tim as he goes up the hill. How close can George get? Stay like this until the inevitable overtake attempt happens through turn 4. He's a little bit far back. I don't think he's, wasn't really using his overtake. Tamer using a lot of curb as well. Try not mount the curb too much, it will just cost you more time. Around for another lap to go. Not long to go now. Nearly George. Sold out for a bit longer. But I think George's mediums have still got a fair amount of life left in them. But they will do it 9 laps. Get the overtake done, then just hold your position. The team are trying to not necessarily push him, but diving to maintain his P2. Surely it's done now. George going to go around the outside. Is Tamer going to push him off? A little bit of a late move, but I'll allow it. Who's that with the back? Oh, that's well. I thought they were fighting. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting Austria to be this difficult. But if it's anything to look forward next week, it's the big one, British Grand Prix. Knowing our luck, some weather's going to come into play as well. The weather really starting to turn here in the UK. It's just cold. Alright, DRS open again. George thinking he's really got to get a move on. That should be a warning sign for Tamer if he could see his red light flashing. Yeah, not a lot of ERS in the Haas, but McLaren is slightly better, but only ever so slightly. I think, George, if you at least want to do it on track, just wind down the laps a bit and recharge your battery. And just send it, man, just send it. Just don't send it to the moon. I don't want another repeat of your old teammate. If you 2 on, no, don't send it here. They're also stable going through turn 1. These cars are set up really well. And there we go, little love tap. Oh, go on mate, just dive it, outbrake him and dive it. There we go, there's enough room left there. Yeah, insult to injury for Tamer. Losing a position, then Kai taking and getting DRS as well. At least now we can fight with Cameron Dowds, whose softs I think about ready for the trip to the morgue. I think Cameron Wills, yeah, he's still in net P3. George is going to drop down to P4. Yeah, main fight on track being between him and Tamer. Oh my god, man. Your force feedback is very gentle today, Cameron. You're getting a right workout. Roll if you go at least for 2 more laps. I know it's still 4 points, but at least you'll get them. Well, it's the leader who has to start lap 32. So just hang it on in there for a little bit. Failing that, you can try to take the fastest lap off Cameron. Having said that, Cameron is all the way over George. I think he will end up getting his P2. Yeah, he's going to want this on track. He's going to go for the move into turn 9. George has to yield. Didn't want to fight that one. Still check the tyres again. Yeah, those softs should be dead. But I really do worry if he's going to have a puncture anytime soon. He'll be risking the penalty as well. The worst thing here for Williams is Mercedes probably going to get a 1-2 out of all of this. George being Tamer's best friend now. Nico's really close enough to try and offer a fight to the Mercedes. Well mate, I'm not sure what you're doing down there, but at least try and make it to that. No, that's Cameron. Sorry, Roll. One more lap. When these come to the line, at least Roll can get some points if anything more does go wrong. I hope not. And I know Cameron was within 2.5 seconds of his teammate, but that 5-second for lead could still be removed. Tamer, 3-second penalty. Yeah, first of many. Actually no, I think everyone who hasn't got a penalty yet has done really, really well. And even if MDJ can find another 2 seconds, should get P5. Yeah, a horrid day for Williams though. Yeah, sorry for the lack of comms at the minute, but not really a lot going on. Ecos Cameron trying to unlap himself as he's probably trying to give it a go for the fastest lap. Yeah, he must be doing something right if he's staying ahead of Leroy that much, but yeah. no battery left on the Mercedes, but both Mercedes need to nurse those tyres now. Oh, it's so dangerous. I'll have to, someone remind me to ask about the tyre wear by the end. This would really be some sort of epic fight toward the end if everyone involved was on the same lap and they didn't have any penalties. There's not really a lot Leroy can do here. They can call blue flags all he likes, but he can't really stay ahead of the Aston. And I hope as well that the Aston won't be penalised, but this is potentially a last lap move here from Cameron, but Aston Cameron seems to have blocked him and now he's blocking his teammate. Two Mercedes, they're going to come together? No, but that Aston really should be trying to obey blue flags at the moment. Yeah, Cameron, mate. Mate, you're under blue flags. Stop fighting them. And this is why. I think regardless if Leroy gets that penalty removed, that was an overtake that had to be done on track, and he did it. As Cameron Dowds is going to come across the line to win the Austrian Grand Prix. Tis Leroy, penalty served. It's a 1-3 for Mercedes Tamer, P3 George, P4. Resify should get P5. SMDJ's got a second to find in the last two corners. 20 seconds on penalty and yellow flag. I'm not having that. And DJ P6, 6 tenths away. It's gonna sting. I bet he didn't think this roll by this point of the race. They're all finished, but I think if you survive for long enough, that's not the black stuff. Come on, man. He's doing Valtteri Bottas here. He's got to go 2 more corners and then he should overtake what is left of his teammate on the side of the road. And there we go. Does he run out of fuel? Yeah, there's like no power in that Aston at all. Yeah, right, I don't blame you at all for leaving. After everything you've been through, you're still going to come home in P7, 6 point for you, my friend. Right. Oh god. Right. Well, yeah, that happened. I'm really unsure about that yellow flag there from Leroy. Alright, the full race rundown then. Cameron Dowds with another win and the fastest lap of the race, extending his championship. Bear with me guys, controller's dying. Right, I'm so sorry about this. Right, full good rundown, countdown to P1. Tamer P2 for Haas, Georgia P3, and Pens at least. This could end up changing, to be honest. I really don't know what Lee's 22nd pen was for. Res 5 P4 for Ferrari, MDJ P5 for Williams, Leroy classified P6 for Mercedes, Rob bringing home points for Aston Martin in P7, and Cameron will be classified P8 for Aston. Then your non-finishers were Shifters, Turbo, Jamie, Ninja, Fred, Carps, Twonk, Echo, Pitch and Akin. On a day when there's more bloodshed in Austria than the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. Right, are we okay to head back to the lobby screen? I am gonna invite the guys in, but Lee or someone, if you're hearing this, I don't mind bringing you into the podium interviews as well. Yeah, sorry if this is taking a while, I'm not used to inviting these guys. Right, there we go. Actually, I kind of like this little menu screen, it sticks around long enough for the interview. Right, how many have we got in? Yeah, before we actually do start with that, was that a valid 20-second penalty?
No, I got it after.
No, he got it after.
Complete after.
Right. I didn't know what to do. It's a very bizarre penalty to get. Someone might want to check the mic.
Yeah, it's not me.
Anyway then, try and get on with this. Lee should be P3, I'm just going to say P3. I don't know if that... I'm sorry, I'm a bit miffed about that 20-second, but... you did have a race, I think regardless of the pen or not, you still drove really well for the podium. How was your race? And starting from the back, I thought you were joking about trying to get back to the podium, but what was it? Was it a bit of a look with the safety cars of your strategy? Like, what was going on out there?
I could have won this race very easily, and I'm not going to say what I want to say on stream, because that will not go down well. But yeah, obviously, you got to be happy with the podium, but just to say some people's driving caused me not to get a win. But yeah, look, in this race I was aiming for like top 4, top 5 I would have been happy with. Never thought I'd be in the position I was. And then obviously got lucky with safety cars, yada all that, and then well, I was where I was by the end, so what can I say? I'm happy with the podium, but I'm livid at the same time.
Yeah, you said that people's driving cost you the win. Was that more or less what was going on the final lap?
Oh, that wasn't that was part of the problem, but there was more problem.
So you feel like you were held up a little bit during the race?
Well, I got sidepod damage off people. So.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say my fault, so I can't report it. It's really annoying.
No, if lucky I caught quite a few things on stream, whether it's what you're after or not, I don't know. But yeah, still, double podium for Mercedes. Your thoughts on the constructors moving for the big one next week at Silverstone?
Oh, for the constructor, we're Turkish Escape, and obviously on Silverstone, I know Cameron, Jesus, he sweats Silverstone, so if I beat him, I'll be surprised. But another podium, hopefully.
Excellent. Yeah, I think qualifying for P3, regardless of anything that happened in the race, still take it for what it was. Tamer, P2, you had a fairly eventful race as well. This was, I think, a game of chess with the tyre strategies. How was it out there for you? Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, mate. You might want to double check your mic. There's a bit of buzzing going on.
Isn't there even a washing machine in the background?
No, it's still there.
The washing machine is still there.
Yeah, that's
there you
fine.
Go, you're good now.
Yeah, continue, mate. Sorry. In terms of Haas, as a team, you've made huge grounds in the championship in the last couple of races. It's a bit unfortunate the way how your teammates' race ended today. I don't think you guys communicate, but it seemed on track at least that you seemed to giving each other a bit of respect. No, that's the way it should be, though, isn't it? Easiest way for the best amount of points. Yeah, we'll keep it up. It's something seems to be working for you, whether it's him or not. I'm just really glad to have either of you up here on the podium. Right. No, I was saying I'm happy to see you up here, and yeah, hopefully we have more Haas podiums in the future. Cameron, P1, was this one that you were really expecting to win? It looked pretty close in qualifying. Should you have won this race?
I don't really know. I was actually really half happy with my quality. I was on mediums and I lost like 2 attempts to the middle sector, but it was overall final sector the car was on rails. But yeah, it was a good quality, and then race was good up until Jamie wanted to race me under the safety car, and I wasn't gonna slow down, and then went too fast and didn't back. Because Jamie was quite close behind, I didn't want to fully brake, so I just tried to ease off and then got a drive through. Had to serve that and then just pushed. But I don't know if because I'm in the same team as Cameron, he did that, but it wasn't right. I don't know what he was doing. Me and Lee were in a party at the time, and we both weren't very happy. I don't really know what he was planning. I would rather win outright than have someone on my team hold up my own teammate. So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed about that, but yeah, good race. I feel like it was a good drive as well, but yeah, my heart goes out to Lee because he did deserve that one. He drove really well.
It was a true race of attrition today. We had 10 cars not make the finish. What was the most difficult thing out there today?
Probably keeping Mikey behind at the start was quite tough, and racing him and Jamie and all that, because Mikey was on soft. And again, I was in a party with him at the time, and I was telling him to go away. And then, yeah, it was quite hard at the start of the race, just getting pace into those mediums. But after that, it wasn't. I expected it when I had to serve that drive-through. I expected it to be very difficult to get back through, but I don't know. We had floor damage as well, so that helped a lot.
Well, you made it, like I said, you're extending lead. Your thoughts on Silverstone for next week?
Simply lovely.
Excellent. Right, cheers guys, I'm going to have to round everything off here. Any trial activity for the next week? If you like what you saw today, well, Division 2 are back on schedule. They've got the Austrian Grand Prix next week. Unfortunately, we're going to have to delay the start of the British GT3 Championship. I still need to finalise some of the new rules coming in for the next season. So, it won't be happening this Tuesday, it'll be happening a week on Tuesday. Like I said, Division 1 next week, to a lot of us, it's the big one, Silverstone. And the real life weather that we're on, who knows what it's going to bring. We'll probably end up with some snow. Knowing our luck. Anyway, we'll see when that happens. See you next week at Silverstone. How do I end the stream? Come on.